Welcome back to the channel. The US stock market just closed for Tuesday, October 8th, and we're here to bring you the latest market updates right after the bell. If you want to stay informed on the market first thing every morning, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, let's dive into today's action. Unlike yesterday, we saw a surge in stock prices, largely driven by big tech. Here's how the major indexes performed. The Dow Jones climbed 0.3%. The S&P 500 was up 0.96%. The Nasdaq soared 1.45%. The Russell 2000 had a modest increase of 0.16%. As for commodities, crude oil, which spiked yesterday, pulled back by 4%, now trading around $74 per barrel. Gold also fell by 0.92% to $264.50. The US dollar to Japanese yen pair stayed mostly flat at 148.30, while Bitcoin is sitting at $62,210. Now, let's talk bond yields. The 10-year Treasury is at 4.02%, and the 2-year Treasury is at 3.99%. Yields remain high, but there's a slight cooling. Yesterday, we saw a brief inversion in the yield curve, with the 2-year yield topping the 10-year, but that corrected by the day's end. Today, the gap widened again. Volatility is still in play, with the VIX down 5%, settling at 21.3, but with the VIX still above 20, expect some market swings. In oil, prices fell sharply after 10 a.m. but managed a small rebound by 2 p.m. However, the trend remains downward, despite risks from the Middle East and a hurricane approaching Florida. Experts don't anticipate major disruptions, and reduced driving during the storm might even lower demand. The S&P 500 started strong today and closed on a high note, but trading volume suggests the rally may not last. The Nasdaq saw slightly better volume, while the Russell 2000 lagged behind. A big standout today was NVIDIA, which surged by 4%. We'll dive into why in just a moment. Tech giants like Intel saw gains, but Qualcomm and Micron underperformed. Meanwhile, other major players like Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Tesla, and Amazon all posted solid gains after a tough day yesterday. Palantir was the top performer in the S&P 500, jumping 6.6% despite no major news. The stock has been on an upward trend for a while. Cybersecurity stocks also had a good day, with Palo Alto Networks rising 5% and CrowdStrike recovering 2.2%. On the downside, energy stocks took a hit with the drop in oil prices, while industrials and materials struggled. In terms of news, Federal Reserve Governor Kugler delivered a speech, focusing on a balanced approach to future rate cuts. While the Fed remains committed to bringing inflation down to 2%, there's renewed focus on maintaining employment. Tomorrow's CPI report will be critical in understanding the inflation outlook. NVIDIA made headlines today, receiving a bullish outlook from the chairman of Taiwan's Hanhai, Foxconn. He highlighted the crazy demand for NVIDIA's AI semiconductors and predicted that Foxconn will produce 20,000 servers powered by NVIDIA chips by 2025. This helped push NVIDIA stock past key resistance levels. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder. I'll be hosting a real-life seminar covering the post-election market outlook in Nagoya on November 16th and in Osaka on November 30th. Both events are free, but spots are limited, so make sure to register using the link pinned in the comments. That's it for today's market update. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more daily insights. See you in the next video.